another edition of the World Softball League. Today, I'm Dave Bench.
And I'm Sarah Snow. With nearly 20 million Americans playing softball, that is, of course, men and women, this is the show that determines the national champions for slow pitch. WSL is in its second season this year, and it continues to grow.
This time around, over 2,000 teams will play in 20 qualifier tournaments for the right to head to Panama City Beach for the WSL Championship Tournament.
Everywhere from Tennessee to Minnesota, softball teams are going to try and earn their way all the way to Edgewater Beach Resort and a WSL crown.
This season, we will not only crown a men's open division champ, but also champs in the B, C, and D divisions. And we're excited about this. For the first time ever, we will crown a WSL women's champ.
It'll be nice to see that.
Yes, it will. Now, last week, we were in Sanford, Florida, beautiful place. But this week, we're going over to Daytona Beach, Florida for the WSL NSA qualifier. And it featured the big boys, including our first look of the year at Dan Smith.
And then coming up also, we're going to take a look at all the action on the diamond. Plus, we're going to go behind the scenes with a big sponsor, but also kind of a controversial sponsor. We're going to take a look at Travis Rosmundo right after this.
Stick around as we head to the break.
Play ball! It's going, it could be, it's way out of here! Another Ultra 2 home run brought to you by the mad scientists at Miken Sports. Ultra 2's Ultra E-Flex technology puts the power in your hands. 29% more Barrowflex creates spring-loaded energy for ultra distance. Ultra strong Carbon X composite shell delivers maximum durability. The Ultra 2 has the industry's largest sweet spot because it's not how far you hit, it's how many times you hit far. Long Haul Trucking, running on the power of promises kept. The company you call first. Long Haul Trucks, there to serve you with GPS satellite-equipped trucks. Ensure instant response for load location and your peace of mind. Top of the line, late model, state-of-the-art equipment. Smoothest riding trucks in the industry. At Long Haul Trucking, we also offer the revolutionary roll-tight tarping system. Loads like a conventional flatbed and protects your payload like a van. Long Haul Trucking, running on the power of promises kept.
Hi, and welcome back to World Softball League today. Now, this WSL lineup in Daytona featured 7 of the top 20 teams in the nation, probably one of the best lineups you're going to see anywhere. We're going to take our first look at Dan Smith Beckman Easton.
Yeah, finally playing in their first tournament. A lot of anticipation for this one. Of course, Dan Smith Beckman Easton, one of the teams helping the WSL take softball to the next level. We're talking about 90-foot base pass. We're talking about 400-foot fences. And, you know, sometimes those fences are a little far even for these guys. Sometimes defense can win championships, and that appeared to be the case in Daytona as Dan Smith faced their arch rival, Hague Rosmundo.
And for our first look at that, we're going to check in with Gordy Hagel, the old scout.
Dan Smith, Hague. The country's been waiting for this showdown. It's here. The battle of the two giants. There's no question about it. They got the best players in the world, both teams. They got the best equipment going right now with the Miken and the Easton Synergy. It's not going to get any better.
No, it's not. Hague Rosmundo and Dan Smith, it doesn't get any better. Rosmundo getting off to the quick start. Howie Krause cracks the home run to get his team on track early.
Ball isn't flying, but you got enough of it. Big home run.
I got a good piece of it. Just kept it low, nice hard line drive. I think the key is not spinning and getting it high. Just drive it.
Hague looking for more. Scott Strebel, the shot to center, but check out Jason Kendrick. You kidding me? Look at the grab Kendrick comes up with. Worthy of another look, to be sure. Kendrick coming in, makes the diving shoestring catch to Rob Strebel. Then Robin Higginbotham, known for his glove, but oh yeah, he's got a bat as well. Higgy puts Dan Smith up 5-2 by going yard. Hague, Todd Martin, then a scary moment here. Up the box and oh my. Off the face of Shane Dubois. You hate to see that. Dubois, who trains as a boxer, is pretty tough, but check this out again. This is just not pretty. Right off the face. That ball can come in at you quick, and as somebody who pitches in slow pitch softball leagues myself, I can tell you that is something you fear the most when you are on the mound. Dubois obviously incapacitated for quite a few moments as everybody rushed to his aid to find out how he was doing, and eventually was taken away to the hospital. Just a scary moment there. Everybody very concerned for Dubois. Jim Wessel, the manager for Dan Smith, would come out and talk with the officials about resuming the game. Clearly, DuBose at that point did not want to go back in to pitch, so they had to make a change, and they decided to play on despite the injury. So, new pitcher in, and Howie Krause likes the new offering. His home run makes it 7-3 in the 5th inning of play. Then Mike Schenk, the Bulldog, launches a blast. Suddenly, we got a 7-4 ball game, and things are tightening up. Then it's the speedy Brian Rainwater. He puts one back up the box. And yeah, check this out as we give you a replay. Going back up the box, yeah, another scary moment there. But fortunately, the substitute pitcher able to get out of the way. Then Andy Purcell slaps a single to bring home a run. 7-5 at this point as Hague is back to within 2. Rusty Baumgartner looking for more for Hague. Starts the 6th inning with the single. With that set the tone, could Hague come back? Todd Martin then comes to the plate. This time, he's going to launch a single. Runners at the corners. Baumgartner gets stranded at 3rd, but Bryson Baker takes care of that. Nails the 3-run shot. And oh boy, Hague has their first lead of the ball game at 8-7.
Went out there looking to spin something up in the air. I got the good pitch to do it, so I hit it.
Only home runs are going down the line. Was that the plan?
Yeah, oh yeah. Looking to drive it right out the gate.
So, still in the lead, Howie Krause looking to pad it. He hits another home run. Hague pointed on at this point, and he just watches it fly, knows it's gone 9-7. Next batter, Mike Schenk. That's a tater. See you later. They are opening up a lead. Then Del Beggs. We all know he's a pretty darn good softball player. And oh yeah, the all-star shortstop hits the 4th consecutive home run for Hague. Back to back to back. It's 11-7 Hague-Rismundo, and then the speedy Rainwater on base. Jeff Wallace goes deep for a booming home run to make it 14-7.
You got a hold of one just now.
Well, I think we just basically said screw it and let's hit it, and you know that was an unfortunate thing with Shane, and with these balls, you know, I think that's going to be a lot more of that, and we need to nip this in the bud. But you know what? Right now we're just concentrating on hitting the ball out of the park. And
like the cigar being smoked in the background there, and yeah, Hague thinking they can just smoke a cigar because this one in the books, they're looking for more. Bryson Baker, the home run to make it 17-7. It's a 12-run 6th inning for Hague, and Hague pounds their arch nemesis Dan Smith 20-7.
It was tough for the first 4 or 5 innings. Finally, I don't know if the air got a little thinner or what, but we started hitting the ball a little bit better, and guys just started focusing a little bit and started hitting the ball, staying on it pretty good. Fortunately, we hit it well enough to come out with a win.
During that stretch, during that rally, you hit the 4th straight home run by the team. Talk about that home run in particular and what that rally meant to this team.
As far as the home run, it was just one at bat. You know, no big deal really, just one at bat. The rally itself was big for our team, just to give us a little cushion, give us some breathing room, take the pressure off of us, and really put the pressure on them to start hitting a little bit.
Huge, huge. I mean, it's only the first time we played this year, but you know, it's a rivalry. Everybody knows it. They're a great team, and to come out on top in the first one, maybe set a little bit of a tone for the year. Just, you know, but job's only half done. We got to come out tomorrow, and I know we're going to see them in the finals, and we still got work to do. You know, we got to come out strong tomorrow morning.
So Hague gets the win, and by the way, worth noting, after losing in Sanford for this tournament, Hague switched to the mic and bats in Daytona. It clearly paid dividends. As for Dan Smith, obviously a scary moment for pitcher Shane DuBose. He was taken to the hospital, checked out at Ormond Beach, and is okay. But would he and Dan Smith be okay later on in the tournament? We will check back in a little later on in the show to find out how they fared in the rest of this WSL stop.
And man, I think all the training in the ring can't prepare you for getting a softball in the eye.
Yeah, that is tough.
Nothing's going to get you ready for that. Coming up, you love him, you hate him, but you got to admit most WSL players love to play for him. Meet Travis Rismundo. We're going to have a look at him. Also coming up, who's going to take the ticket to Panama City Beach? We're going to take a look at that.